evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, it was a tough day at the Coffee County Jail on Tuesday. The Manchester Police Department is stepping up enforcement of the seatbelt law this month. The price of cigarettes is going up substantially, and the Tullahoma Grape and Grain Festival is coming up this Saturday. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
It's new car discount season at Stan McNabb Chevy, and we have prices that'll beat anybody else. New vehicles up to $17,000 off. Check out this brand new 2014 Chevy Impala, the flagship sedan, only $20,900. Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Stan McNabb has all the new car brands you love in one location. And don't forget, we'll match or beat any dealer's price or give you a check for $500. And check us out online or schedule your service at stanmcnabb.com.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. An inmate attack on the sheriff and a separate and intentionally set fire rocked the transfer of prisoners to the new Coffee County Jail Tuesday. Sheriff Steve Graves was injured Tuesday morning after he intervened to stop a fight between inmates as the transfer process was underway. Inmate Paul Fletcher allegedly grabbed an ink pen from the sheriff's shirt pocket and slashed him across the face during the event. Graves required stitches to close the wound but is expected to fully recover from the injury. Fletcher has been charged with attempted murder. Later, women prisoners piled belongings in a cell and set the material on fire late Tuesday afternoon. Prisoners were evacuated outside to escape the smoke. The fire was contained within minutes but caused extensive damage to the cell. More than 200 inmates are being moved to the new $22 million jail off Highway 41 South.
The Manchester Police Department is partnering with the Tennessee Governor's Highway Safety Office to step up seatbelt enforcement from May 18th to the 31st, just ahead of one of the busiest travel weekends of the year. Sergeant Chris Patterson said, quote, "Every day unbuckled motorists are losing their lives in motor vehicle crashes. As we approach Memorial Day weekend and the summer vacation season, we want to make sure people are doing the one thing that can save them in a crash, buckling up," end quote. Tennessee reached its highest seatbelt usage percentage last year at 87.7%. However, Tennessee is still considered a low-use state on the national level. According to the Department of Safety and Homeland Security, over half of Tennessee's traffic fatalities in 2014 were not restrained at the time of the crash. Each year, the University of Tennessee Center for Transportation Research performs an observational seatbelt survey. The results of this survey indicate that male pickup truck occupants have the lowest rate of seatbelt use statewide. This statistic holds true for both rural and urban areas. Last month, Governor Haslam has signed a bill that will more than double Tennessee's seatbelt fine beginning in January of 2016.
The price of cigarettes is going up in Tennessee, but the proceeds won't be landing in state tax coffers. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reports that under a new law signed by Governor Bill Haslam, the minimum markup on cigarettes, which retailers say covers the cost of doing business, will rise from 41 cents on each pack of cigarettes to 76 cents per pack over the next 2 years. The 85% increase in the markup is projected to direct $129 million into retailers' bottom lines by the third year of the law. It's the first change in the state's cigarette markup law in 65 years. Tennessee is among 25 states that enacted similar laws largely between the 1940s and 1960s to protect smaller retailers from competition.
Manchester residents have a new place to dine this week as the Sweet Tea Cafe opened its doors for the business on Monday. Andrew Todd spoke with the new owners at their ribbon cutting.
I'm in Manchester today, and we're here for a ribbon cutting here on the square for a great new establishment that's just opened up. And I'm going to let the owners tell you themselves about what all they have to offer here at Sweet Tea Bakery.
I'm Erica Coulter, one of the owners of Sweet Tea Bakery here in Manchester.
And I'm Stephen Fudge, one of the other owners here.
We are having our grand opening on Tuesday, this Tuesday, May the 12th, and we will start to be open at 7 in the morning for cafe breakfast. We'll have casseroles and sweet rolls, things like that. And then we will start lunch right at 10 o'clock, and you can have lunch from 10 to 2. We'll have burgers and grilled pimento cheese, chicken salad, sweet potato waffle fries, all kind of different flavored teas, and of course a full bakery display case with cupcakes and cookies, so make sure and come on by. Stephen here does bread.
Yes.
Tell us about the bread you got.
For our lunches and breakfasts, everything is going to be homemade. We make all our breads here, all of our, of course, cupcakes, cakes, pies. You can also get custom cakes here. Erica is very talented with her custom cakes. You can check out our Facebook page, Sweet Tea Bakery and Cafe, and you can see some of the wonderful things that she does. You can give us a call at 954-0021 to get more information.
Yeah, we are also, our email is sweetteabakerycakes@gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, again, guys, we wish you all the luck, and folks, get on down here and try it out. Great stuff here in Manchester. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Are you tired of getting those letters in the mail being turned down for that new car due to bankruptcy, medical expenses, or divorce? Then look no further than Russell Barnett Kia. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we are your bank. Dial 931-455-6066 or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. And remember, we are the bank and we can help you. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Why buy anywhere else?
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. The Highland Rim Kiwanis Club's Grape and Grain Festival is coming up this Saturday. John Gray spoke with 2 of the event organizers about what we can expect at this year's event.
It's the Kiwanis Club and it's time for the Grape and Grain. Tell us about it, man.
Great, thanks for having us, John.
You're welcome. Glad to have you here.
This is our first event of this type. You know, we've been doing the 41A Festival since 2010 or 11, maybe 2009. 2010 was our first one. And this is our first time to do a craft beer festival. And we're looking forward to it. We think it's going to be a good outcome and good pouring of support.
All right, so this is a craft beer festival, and is wine involved as well?
We have about 12 breweries. I can go down the list here in a minute. We have 3 wineries, and then we have Jack Daniels, all going to be here providing samples.
Where are you having this?
Wagner Park, May 16th.
Is it going to be big enough?
I think so. We hope. We
hope not.
You know, sadly, I hate to say this, we're going to have to cap attendance at 1,000. That's a pretty big number for a space that size. Right. And we hope we have that. I know a neighboring community, Cowan, had something 2 weeks ago. They had about 450 people at theirs. We think we can at least match that. But we've got the capacity for at least 1,000.
1,000 people. Now, let's get back to how many craft breweries do you have?
We got 12 or 13. Let me go through the
Are
list
these, just a quick question, are most of these within a
mostly Tennessee.
general radius?
Mostly Tennessee. We do have a couple from Alabama.
Okay, well that's far. That's not far away.
No, not too bad. We've got Blackstone Brewing, Fat Bottom Brewing, Tennessee Brew Works, Singing River. That's the one from Muscle Shoals. Straight to Ale. They're from Huntsville. Black Abbey Brewing, Little Harpeth Brewing, and then Old Shed Brewing, of course, is our flagship here in town. And the wineries are Beans Creek, Pickers Creek, Grinder Switch.
These craft beer festivals have been really popular for years and very trendy, and it's nice that a town our size can participate in that and do our own, kind of make it our own thing. So.
Well, I'm proud of the Old Shed guys, the Mikes.
Good product.
That's right.
The Mikes all of a sudden decided that they like beer and making beer, and they've turned it into a real business, and they're also like the other one. I think sometimes it's hard for them to keep up with the demand. So how's the setup going to be out there?
Right there through the park, there's a walking trail. That walking trail is going to kind of serve as the divider. We're going to have people on the one side of it, people on the other side, about 15 booths on both sides. We're going to have some food vendors there. Just walk through there, take a stroll. We'll have some music playing, some live music maybe, little acoustic sets, and also some piped in music. Just a good atmosphere for everybody. But it's, there's plenty of parking around it. You don't really have to worry about that.
So this is not going to necessarily be more on the football field side and over there where the pavilion is?
Near the pavilion, yeah.
Right. Okay, all right. So there's a lot of open area right there. Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be great. What time does it start?
It starts at 11 o'clock. Give you some details here. It's $35.
Kind of late at night, isn't it?
Lunchtime. $35 admission. You get an armband. You get a lanyard with a little 3-ounce mug on it, little glass mug with the logo. You take that mug around.
Now that's pretty cool, guys.
To whoever, get unlimited samples with that. If you find something that you really, really like, the brewer that's pouring it may say, hey, why don't you just buy a pint of it? And pints are available for $5. If you find something you like and you want to try it over and over and over, buy a pint of it for $5.
That's great.
All of it goes to
That's a really good idea.
As you know, our mission that we tell you every year when we do the festival is to change the world one child and one community at a time. 100% of the proceeds we get after covering the cost of the product goes into children's charities right here in the Tullahoma area.
That's great.
So $35 per person, $30 for a second ticket if you buy them together in advance, and we can tell you where they are in advance. They're at Christopher Equipment, Joe Orr Weichert Realtors, First Vision Bank, and Old Shed Brewing on the weekends when they're open. And Chambliss can tell you about the food vendors we got.
Food vendors are all local. We have Shenanigans coming down.
Oh, great.
We have Whiskey Runners Barbecue from Lynchburg, going to be serving their barbecue. We also have one coming back from the 41A Festival, which is Elizabeth Bricken, was her maiden name from here in town. She and her husband have a food truck where they do the jambalaya from New Orleans, steak sandwiches, quesadillas, things like that. Gigi's Cupcakes is tentative right now. We've been told they do want to come. Still getting in touch with them. And then there's a lady who makes, her business is called Craft Cakes, and she actually makes all of her recipes for her desserts from craft beers of the area. So she'll be there also. And so
that's great.
Those are the food vendors that we currently have.
We'll be right back in a moment.
It's new car discount season at Stan McNabb Chevy, and we have prices that'll beat anybody else. New vehicles up to $17,000 off. Check out this brand new 2015 Chevy Equinox, over $4,000 off. Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Stan McNabb has all the new car brands you love in one location. And don't forget, we'll match or beat any dealer's price or give you a check for $500. And check us out online or schedule your service at stanmcnabb.com.
Hi, I'm Cindy.
And I'm Jacob. I'm the Rooster.
And I'm the Red Maiden. And we would like to welcome you to
Roosterwear.
Yes, Roosterwear is a cottage industry producing accessories for men, women, children, babies, and pets. All items are hand cut and sewn locally. Roosterwear specializes in bow ties, pocket squares, scarves, cufflinks, neckties, and aprons of all sizes for all ages. Baby products include onesies, diaper covers, bibs, and burp pads. All bow ties, tie it yourself or pre-tied, come with an adjustable neckband. All products can be made with a material of your choice, as special orders are available upon request. Don't be standing back looking at fashion. Create your own with Roosterwear.
Come visit us at
roosterandredmaiden.com
to find our handcrafted designs for
the cock of the walk.
Welcome back. Dr. Mary Lou Apple, retiring president of Motlow College, was recognized at the Tullahoma City Board meeting Monday night for her achievements at the school and in the community.
Ms. Apple, I believe the work of the teachers and staff of the Tullahoma City Schools have impacted more lives in Tullahoma in a positive way than perhaps any other Tullahoma institution. However, I believe Motlow College comes in a very close second. What you and your team do every day impacts and changes lives for the better. As the Motlow College leader for the past 9 years, you have introduced new programs, challenged your professors, expanded Motlow's footprint, enhanced the facilities, and increased enrollment. I believe you have a bias for action. You are not content with the status quo. You are leaving your institution better than when you arrived. You describe yourself as an encourager, and I would agree. You value education. Here's what you say about the Motlow College opportunity. Often the community college is the first chance, second chance, or the only chance students have to improve their way of life. We appreciate you and all you have done for the people of Tullahoma. But don't take our word for it. I reached out to some of your staff at Motlow College, and here are some things that they say, unedited. Often the community college, when I look up the definition of leader in the dictionary, I expect to see a picture of Dr. Apple. Unquestionable integrity, constant empowerment, unfailing support, leadership by example. Dr. Apple is truly a friend to everyone who comes in contact with her. She is an intelligent, kind-hearted, and strategic leader with a joyous laugh and a twinkling smile. Her dedication, concern, and care for students, their learning and success is a mark of her leadership. Here's another one. Dr. Apple is one of the pros in professional. She is one of the most ethical people I have ever known and truly practices servant leadership throughout all aspects of her life. Most leaders focus on short-term results, while Dr. Mary Lou Apple invested her efforts to impact generations to come. We will have better citizens, and communities will improve due to her efforts. I am blessed to have had the opportunity to work with her each day and to call her a colleague and a friend, but more importantly, to have the opportunity to say thank you for the difference you have made in my life and the lives of many others. So, Dr. Apple, we have prepared for you a small token of appreciation from the people of Tullahoma to thank you for a job well done.
Mayor and distinguished aldermen, thank you so much for this opportunity to be here. Jim and I have certainly enjoyed being in this community. You welcomed us. We instantly became part and immersed ourselves in the community, and for that we are better. And Motlow was the perfect place for me, and I'm so thankful and grateful that I had the opportunity to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have the token Tullahoma gift with our new throw. This is probably my first official presentation of the new throw with the Rising Star emblem on it, and you have very much been a part to help make us and continue to make us a rising star. So Mary Lou, we thank you for everything, and we look forward to seeing you and Jim in the community and being able to enjoy some relaxing time together.
I'll take that. Thank you so much.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader.
At the time, maybe you were just building a bridge, a business, or a community. Maybe you were simply working for a home or a better tomorrow. At the time, you served out of duty and love of country. But in that time, we see a legacy created, an American dream lived. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. The city of Bell Buckle will be hosting their second annual Artisans on the Square event this Saturday. Newsleader's John Gray spoke with Tori Taft about the event.
We're going to start off with Tori.
Let's do it.
And Tori is a mover and shaker down there in Bell Buckle. Her husband, Russ Taft, and Tori moved to Bell Buckle, what?
Just about 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago. And of course, Russ is known from the Christian music circles and the Gaithers and been all over the world and back again. And Tori, I'm sure like most dutiful wives, has supported him all that time.
Of course I have.
But
yes,
but not
absolutely.
only that, she is a star in her own right of radio and all kinds of big things that she does. So she's here to talk about the Artisans on the Square.
Absolutely.
In Bell Buckle.
Our second annual. There are big doings going on in Bell Buckle. Our second annual Artisans on the Square event is going to be May 16th. We have artists from all different kinds of genres that set up all around and demonstrate what they're doing. We have potters, we have painters, we have a blacksmith, we have a very loud chainsaw artist.
Chainsaw artist. Yeah,
It's
here's some of
gorgeous.
there's the
That's
the Felters.
That's right. That woman, not the one on the left. The one on the left is Donna. She is from Murfreesboro. She's an amazing mixed media artist. But the hat is a woman who has a farm outside of town, and she has Angora goats and all kinds of different hairy animals.
Llamas
that
and
she makes yarn from their wool and then makes this beautiful hat.
Felts those hats, which is an art in itself.
It really is, and she'll be there. She has her little spinning thing going, and it's a free, very family-friendly event, and it's a lot of fun. It'll be May 16th, which is a Saturday, and we'll start around 11 and go. Oh, actually, I think we're starting around 10 this year, and we're going to go till 5.
Okay, now as people walk around, they'll be able to maybe sort of like take a mini class or watch and maybe pick up some techniques for themselves while these artists are doing what they do.
And the wonderful thing about artisans is that they want to pass on what they know and what they learn. And so last year I remember watching people gather around the chainsaw artist.
Chainsaw guy.
That was, and it's educational, but you don't want to say that to your kids, so you just say it's fun.
Yeah. All right. Now, also while this is going on, is there an opportunity for people to buy?
Yes.
Do these artists and creators have pieces to sell?
But I think most artists will have things set up. They have like as well
a little
as their
gallery or a table
Absolutely.
or whatever. So.
And there's lots and lots of different kinds of things to see.
Different kinds of stuff.
So you can get some good shopping in.
And that's going to be downtown on the square, right?
We're going to be set up out in the parking lot, and then over across the street there's going to be, I think we're going to put the chainsaw artist
down by the banquet hall.
But no, he's great fun and really good to see.
And while you're there doing that, I don't know, are you going to have food vendors?
We have a few.
Everybody going to get it and squeeze into the Bell Buckle Cafe?
Well, everybody who comes to Bell Buckle wants to squeeze into the Bell Buckle Cafe.
That's
However,
right.
And that was a lovely segue you just
Thank
did.
you, dear.
Nicely done.
My first rodeo.
We have Southern Charm is a gift store there that's been there for years and years, and Southern Charm has just opened a tea room in the back of the store that is absolutely adorable. And there's some pictures of it there you can see.
Look at that.
Isn't it gorgeous?
I want to see I know there's one of their different china and stuff. The food. There you go. Look at that, folks.
I know. Isn't that sinful just to look at? I know. We have it's officially, we'll do our grand opening in the fall.
Okay.
But for now, we have what they call a soft opening, which is just a way of saying,
we're in business.
Come on in, we're in business. And we're already booking bridesmaids luncheons, and we had a big table full of red hat ladies. and last week. Where Red Hat ladies go, others will follow.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a Chihuahua mix named Sparky. Sparky entered the shelter as a stray and is approximately 1 year old. He loves children and gets along well with other dogs. Sparky has had some vaccinations and will receive a free neuter provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. Be sure to check out the Tullahoma Shelter on Facebook for upcoming events and fundraisers. Remember, you can help support your local shelter by adopting, donating, or volunteering. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
The Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet of the week is Willie. Willie is a terrier mix who needs a loving home as soon as possible. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made at the Coffee County Humane Society, P.O. Box 252, Manchester. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with your weather forecast.
We're having a huge inventory reduction sale going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia with the largest selection in history with over 100 to choose from, any make, any model. Check out this 2014 Kia Forte 14803 or this 2014 Kia Optima 19587 with America's best warranty, the 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Kia is the power to surprise. Any make, any model, over 100 to choose from. Why buy anywhere else?
We are Goody Two Scoops.
I love Goody Two Scoops.
A family-friendly, yummy dessert specialty shop in Tullahoma, Tennessee. We excel in self-serve frozen treats and our own incredibly tasty chef-baked creations. For frozen treat lovers, we offer frozen yogurt, ice cream custard, as well as gelato and Italian ice. 85 flavors that rotate each day. 55 toppings including fresh sliced fruit. For our baked good lovers, Goody Two Scoops offers a variety of fresh pastries at a hometown price. Our 2 certified culinary chefs design and create incredible cakes. We showcase our cakes, froyo cakes, cupcakes, cookies, pies, and chocolate-covered strawberries, offered fresh daily.
Love playing.
Goody Two Scoops.
Serving you as a local firefighter. Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force. Serving Tullahoma.
Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1943 at 91 degrees. The record low was in 1951 at 38 degrees. The average high on this day is 77 and the average low is 54. Tonight, look for cloudy weather in your forecast with a low of around 62. A 50% chance of storms in your forecast for Friday with a high of 82 and a low of 64, and thunderstorms possible on Saturday with a high of 78 and a low of 65. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
And from everyone here on Newsleader 6, wishes you and your family an absolutely lovely weekend. Thank you.